Audiobooks, Braille books, reader advisors, and more are all available to qualified patrons free of charge, thanks to a special public library that's been serving the community for more than 50 years.
The North Carolina Library for the Blind and Physically Handicapped was started in 1958, and we've been going strong ever since. We are a free public library for anybody in North Carolina who either through a visual problem or a physical problem are not able to read regular print books anymore. We have over 12,000 patrons. Our last fiscal year had over 440,000 items to be circulated, but going both in and out. And we have so much mail that we have our very own zip code.
North Carolina Library for the Blind.
To become a patron of the North Carolina Library for the Blind and Physically Handicapped, you need to fill out an application. And also it has to be signed by a certifying competent authority. And these people let us know that the person is actually qualified for the service. There's a lot of different choices that they can make in how they want to use their service. Some people like to pick out their books themselves. Other people like some help in picking out their books, so they will call a reader advisor and ask for their advice about books. They also can download their books through our BARD program, which BARD stands for Braille Audio Recording Download. So there's several different ways to choose their books.
Good morning.
Hey,
Come
good
right
morning.
in.
We offer over 60,000 total titles, and that includes physical items and downloads. We have 22,000 digital cartridge books, over 15,000 Braille books, 22,000 large print books, and 800 descriptive video service movies.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, starting with On This Mountain Morning.
Yes, exactly, with On This Mountain Morning.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
We have 88 volunteers who work on a variety of different tasks.
Morning, Sandy.
Hey, Ellie. How are
Hey,
ya?
John.
And most of our volunteers come in at least once a week.
Well,
We have a few volunteers who come in twice a week because they like it so much. One of our best pairs is Laney Parker and Linda Ornt, and they come in every week and do 2 hours in the studio reading and recording magazines and books.
on a table by the front door, 5 leather guest books are filled with handwritten comments. Love letters, really, from past visitors. Nearly all rave about those cinnamon buns.
We do 6 magazines a year, Our State magazine being one of them, and it's our second most popular magazine. John and Sandy DeLuca are 2 of our other longtime volunteers. They've been volunteering for several years now.
We come to the library once a week, and a lot of the time we inspect audio books that have been recorded on a cartridge. And the books are sent out to people across the state. When they come back to the library, someone needs to check them to make sure the right book is in the right carton, or to make sure there's not a note in the carton. Both of us are legally blind, and we have used the services of the library over many years, and it's such a very important part of our life, and we know that for other people in the state.
I've been a patron of the library for more than 50 years. I remember very well when I was 7 years old, the day my first book arrived in the mail, and it was a book on record. That was the format that was used for audiobooks at the time. And the book's name was Patterns in the Sky. It was a book about astronomy, and the fact that here I had this book that I could listen to and absorb the information was, for me, a moving experience, even at that young age. Fairly new initiative that the library had started is a book club that both of us are involved in, and it meets once a month on the second Friday morning, and that group is, in my opinion, very invested in the books that are read and the discussions that take place at the club. And to me, that's an example of the fact that the library is not just resting on its laurels, but is looking for new ways to serve its population.
We may want you to sit in on the web meeting on October the 18th. There was a lot of people out there in the community that don't know who are qualified to use the service, and we'd like to get the word out to them as much as we can. This is a free public service, and we hope that they will take advantage of it because reading is for everyone.